Welcome to Stimulus Wealth today. Many seniors who rely on Social Security benefits pay very close attention to updates about their payments. Living costs, medical expenses, and daily needs continue to rise, so every piece of information about support is important. Two of the main programs that provide monthly financial help are Supplemental Security Income, also called SSI, and Social Security Disability Insurance, also known as SSDI. Both programs are designed to help people who need extra assistance due to age, disability, or limited income. While they are different, both play a major role in helping millions of Americans manage their bills each month. When people hear about large payment amounts, such as $2,600 for SSI or $3,900 for SSDI, it immediately sparks interest. These numbers reflect what some eligible recipients may receive depending on their work history, household situation, and personal qualification details. Not every person will get the same amount. Payments can be higher or lower depending on past earnings, marital status, and whether someone qualifies for additional state supplements. What matters most is that seniors and people with disabilities know how to prepare and understand what their benefits may look like. The Social Security Administration usually follows a strict schedule for payments. SSI is generally paid out on the first of each month, unless that date falls on a weekend or a federal holiday. In those cases, payments are sent out on the business day before. For SSDI, payments are usually made on specific Wednesdays of the month. The exact Wednesday depends on the birthday of the recipient. For example, if someone's birthday is between the 1st and 10th of the month, they receive their SSDI on the second Wednesday. If it falls between the 11th and 20th, payments are sent on the third Wednesday. And if the birthday is between the 21st and the 31st, the fourth Wednesday is the payment day. Because of the way the calendar works, there are months when people may receive two payments. This usually happens when the first day of the next month is a weekend or holiday. For instance, if January 1st falls on a holiday, SSI beneficiaries may get their January payment early, in December. When this occurs, it looks like two payments come in the same month, but technically, one of them is just early. This is why seniors sometimes feel like they are getting double relief. It does not mean that the government is giving out extra checks. It simply means the calendar shifted the timing. Still, receiving two payments close together can feel like a welcome boost. It gives seniors a chance to cover bills, pay for groceries, or catch up on medical expenses. For people on fixed incomes, that little difference in timing can make it easier to manage their budget. Seniors and people with disabilities often plan carefully around these payment dates. Knowing that two direct deposits are arriving soon allows many to prepare their bank accounts, avoid overdraft fees, and make sure money is available when bills are due. Some people may ask why payments seem so different from person to person. The truth is that SSI is a needs-based program. The federal government sets a maximum monthly benefit, but it can change depending on a person's income, living situation, and state supplements. In 2025, the maximum federal SSI payment for an individual is a little over $943 per month, and for couples, it is about $1,415. However, some states add extra money on top of the federal amount, so beneficiaries living in those states may see higher deposits. That is why numbers like $2,600 can show up, but those are not standard amounts for everyone. SSDI, on the other hand, is based on a person's work record. The amount someone receives depends on how long they worked, how much they earned, and how much they paid into Social Security taxes over the years. The average SSDI payment is around $1,500 to $1,600 per month, but some people receive much more, especially if they had higher lifetime earnings. In some cases, payments can be close to or above $3,000. That is where figures like $3,900 come from. Again, this does not apply to everyone, but to those with longer work histories and higher income records. Direct deposit has made receiving Social Security payments much easier than in the past. Instead of waiting for paper checks, which could be delayed or lost, most beneficiaries now receive their funds directly in their bank accounts. This method is safe, quick, and reliable. For those who prefer, benefits can also be sent to a direct express debit card. Both options allow seniors to access their money right away, without having to visit a bank or wait for mail delivery. When people hear that seniors will be getting 2 direct payments tomorrow, it is usually tied to the payment calendar. For example, an SSI payment may come at the start of the month, and then the SSDI deposit may fall on the same week, depending on the recipient's birthday. That overlap can create a situation where 2 payments arrive almost back to back. This is not extra money, but it can certainly feel like a helpful boost, especially when bills are piling up. For seniors who depend heavily on these benefits, planning ahead is very important. Setting up automatic payments for rent, utilities, or insurance can reduce stress. Keeping track of payment dates on a calendar also helps avoid confusion. Some seniors even set reminders in their phones or write notes so they know exactly when to expect deposits. Having this knowledge prevents panic when a payment seems delayed or when an early deposit comes in unexpectedly. It is also wise to be cautious about scams. Unfortunately, whenever large payment amounts are mentioned, scammers try to take advantage of vulnerable people. No one from the Social Security Administration will ever call asking for money or personal information in order to release a payment. The deposits go directly into bank accounts or direct express cards without any extra steps. Seniors should ignore suspicious phone calls, text messages, or emails that ask for Social Security numbers, bank details, or gift card purchases. Staying aware can protect hard-earned benefits. As the cost of living continues to rise, the role of Social Security benefits grows even more critical. Food, housing, and healthcare expenses can stretch a fixed income thin. That is why cost of living adjustments, often referred to as COLA, are applied each year. These adjustments increase monthly benefits to keep up with inflation. In 2025, seniors are seeing an increase of about 3.2%. While that may not seem like a large jump, it makes a real difference for many households. It can mean the ability to afford an extra prescription, pay for transportation, or keep up with energy bills during extreme weather. Disclaimer: this content is for informational and educational purposes only. The figures and payment examples mentioned, such as $20,600 for SSI or $3,900 for SSDI, are not guaranteed amounts and will vary depending on each individual's eligibility, work history, income, and state supplements. Payment schedules and amounts are determined solely by the Social Security Administration, SSA. This video script does not provide financial, legal, or government advice, and it should not be relied upon as an official source of benefit information. For the most accurate and up-to-date details about your Social Security, SSI, or SSDI payments, please visit the official SSA website at ssa.gov or contact the Social Security Administration directly.